I'm not going to say too much, but to recap, know who you are assigned to. And the prompt that you ask for the muscle test is you write a list. You write a list of everybody, even if it's the most far-fetched person. Whatever comes to your head, write it down. Whether you haven't spoken to that person in months or whether you haven't spoken to that person in years, write that person down. Write it down. And then once you do that, you ask them, each person, am I assigned to this person? Am I assigned to this person? And they'll tell you yes or no, right? Careful of like tricksters and shit, but make sure, is this right? Yes, it's right. And you got a muscle test. That's the only way you can do it. If you want to meditate and do all that stuff, then that's fine. I don't do that because it doesn't work for me. So it's like I muscle test almost everything, if not everything. So you muscle test that. Then you take the same list of people and then you ask them, am I their assignment? Do you understand? Not all the time, just because they're your assignment, that you end up being their assignment. It doesn't happen like that all the time. Sometimes you're their assignment and they're not your assignment. Sometimes they're your assignment and you're not. Sometimes they're your assignment and you're not their assignment. Got it? So it's intricate. It's a very intricate blueprint type thing. So it's like, once you figure that out, then you get your core list, your core only list, and you push everything else to the side. Does that make sense? Like if you're having a geometry final, right? You have a geometry midterm final, whatever. This is someone specific. And you're reading the English book or your English book or your science book. Why are you doing that? Your test is in geometry. You're not supposed to be looking and reading other stuff. There's no test. There's nothing going on with that. You're not even in that class. So don't focus on that. Does that make sense? Now, if those people come to you and they're like, hey, I need your help with something, be mindful of that too, because you have to be careful of disruption delays and distractions. When you realize, okay, I'm going to focus on the people who I am assigned to, other people are going to start popping up as distractions because they don't want you to focus. The construct doesn't want you to focus on your assignment, because if you focus on your assignment, you elevate and so do they. So everybody keeps going higher. So that's not what the game is constructed to do. The game is constructed to keep you here. So if it wants to keep you here, it's going to put things and weird shit and static in the way from you getting a clear understanding of what you're supposed to be doing. That's why you're watching me. If you're watching me, yeah, you're one of them. Does that make sense? And you know exactly what I mean when I say you're one of them. So it's like, you have to make sure when that person comes to you, you ask your team, am I supposed to help this person?